Welcome to Frank's latest invention. What we're looking at here is a contraption or a ladder which is tall enough to allow me to reach the very top of the framework for the netting over my orchard. Now that whole shebang is 12 feet high, so I needed something that I could get up there so I could do repairs to the superstructure and to mend holes in the netting, of which I've got a few. So rather than spend $500 or $600 on a trestle purpose made, I decided to go and buy a $120 ladder, just a standard step ladder, 6 foot. Anything bigger would have poked through the top of the netting by the time I extended it. So it's a 6 foot ladder that extends out to best part of 11 feet, I suppose, and 9 feet up I bolted on some stiffening brackets that supports the framework at the back. Now I welded 1, 2, 3 cross members on it. This is a typical one. Don't look too closely at the welds, they're fairly daggy. It's always a bit difficult with an electric welder to get clean welds on fairly thin metal, particularly when it's galvanised, because it spatters everywhere. So if we just pull it down and have a look at this hinge up here, what you've got is you've got some heavy gauge water pipe. Running through the middle of that is a 12mm galvanised steel rod. You can see the end of it sticking out here. So that's the pivot point that supports the whole shooting match. And also what I'd like to show you is the coup de grace, which are extendable legs. Need a hammer to tap me out because they're fairly tight, but I've got some fairly uneven ground in the orchard, so you've got an extendable leg this side, and ditto you've got an extendable leg on the other side, so I can pull those out and pin them to suit the fall on the land. So what we're looking at here is a high ladder that'll get me up to the top. That cost me $120 for the ladder, $40 for this steel here, which is 25 by 25 by 2.5mm wall thickness galvanised square tube. I've been up it several times. It hasn't collapsed and let me down yet, so I've got high hopes that at a relatively cheap price I'll be able to do maintenance on my netted enclosure. So we'll catch you later.